Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here live at Chicago Speedway, and we're in the last laps of the race. We were at, like I said, Chicagoland Speedway at the Men's Senior Racing League here Sunday afternoon. And an exciting 135-lap race is winding down. Thank you for our sponsors and all those who's put this thing together for a good race this afternoon. As we see the 01 Chevrolet of Will Bartoli make a pass there in the front stretch, and things are winding down. These guys are coming in and making their last pit stops, getting tires and fuel. And we watched the 73 Ford of Dave Martin come out in the pits after he takes service of his car. So he's back on the track, and we're again watching the 01 car, the Chevrolet of Will Bartoli. And we're going to change some camera angles here and see who we can grab a hold of today. So that's what we're planning on doing, if I can get the stupid thing to work. Just 1 second. Okay, now we see the 51 AC Delco Chevrolet of Keith Chestnut pulling in the pits as he gets his last service for the day. We're going to keep an eye on him as he enters his pit box to see what kind of service he takes for his car. Pit road speed tonight is 50 miles per hour. So these guys are very careful not to go into in pit road speeding. And we see him taking right side tires and see what he'll do with the left side. If he takes, taking 4 tires, and he's going to take 4 tires of fuel. Here on this last run, we're winding down to the 135 laps run here tonight at the Men's Senior Racing League. And he's out of the pit box and on his way back out toward the track. Like I said, pit road speed tonight is 50 miles an hour, so these guys are very particular not to be caught speeding on pit road because it will put them a lap down at this fast track here. As we see Dave Martin in that 73 Ford go around the track on the high side, and Keith Chestnut's coming out of the pits and entering the backstretch, and he's fixing to get on the track. He's going to be behind the leader, which is the 01 car Will Bartoli, and he's going to be chasing him down with those 4 fresh tires. He's going to become a vulture out on that track with 4 fresh tires. This track here will eat a set of tires up, I'm telling you. Chicagoland is tough on tires, it's tough on nerves. You got to watch, hit your marks, and make sure you get your exits and entrance into your corners just right. And that wall is, the drivers are calling that wall in turn 1 monkey glue. They say once you hit it, you're stuck to it, won't come off of it. So I guess they know what they're talking about. But winding down here the laps here at the Men's Senior Racing League tonight. As we watch several cars in action, we're going to keep an eye on these guys and see what we're doing. And we're looking at the 73 car of Dave Martin. That Ford is really hanging in there nice. You see him brush the wall just a little bit. So they don't think that's going to cause a lot of damage, but still, though, it doesn't help this car none in the handling performance of it. As we see the 01 of Will Bartoli and the 51 of Keith Chestnut coming up behind him. We'll see the 101 of Val Woodridge in that 101 Ford as he makes his way down the track coming out of turn 2. Going down the backstretch. Dave Christensen at 61 Chevrolet. He's coming out of turn 4 and headed down the front stretch, taking his time if he can, trying to take care of his tires so he can finish the race. But back up here at the action, where the action is the 51 of Keith Chestnut and the 01 of Will Bartoli as they battled for first and second positions in the race here. It looks like we made a mistake. Like the 51 car is a lap down, so but he's trying to get his lap back the old-fashioned way instead of waiting for caution to come out. He's going to try his best to catch Will and see if he can pass him and get his lap back. But that turn in turn 1 is a treacherous turn. These guys here are pushing these cars to the limit, doing everything they can to make up time and speed. And some of these places out here, you got to hit these marks just right, because if you don't, you're going to be, the cars are a little bit tight going into some of these turns and loose coming out. And that's just the way the setups are. But these guys are doing a fantastic job of running tonight. We'll see what it winds up at. But right now we're going to watch that 01 car, Will Bartoli, as he continues to lead the pack going around this fast track here at Chicagoland Speedway. Doing a little extra interview here, but we're We'll take an interview with Ron Wackblood in that 55 car, but he evidently had some suspension damage, hit the wall kind of hard earlier in the race, and he's parked it for the night. Sorry, tough luck for him. Maybe he'll be back next week. I'm pretty sure he will. As we watch the continued race here in the battle between Will Bartoli and the 01 Chevy and the 51 AC Delco Chevy Q Chestnut, as they continue to battle out. And as that 51 tries his best to run him down. It looks like to me in some of the corners that 51's a little better than that 01, but on that backstretch, that 01 tried to get away from him a little bit. And as we see the 73 of Dave Martin, he has been into the pits and got tires and fuel. He's on his way back out, and I'm pretty sure he'll join them on the track here shortly as soon as he gets around where he can. Got to be careful down on that apron because you will get sideways the way these setups are on this track. So you have to watch and see what you're doing, and be careful and put your hands on the wheel and get up on that wheel and drive that car. So the action still continues up here up front. These two guys come around turns one, coming down the back stretch. And as we see that 51 AC Delco Chevrolet Q Chestnut closing in on that 01 Chevrolet Will Bartoli going down the back stretch. And it seems like to me that that 51's gone a little high side of the track. See if that works a little bit better. It looks like it does. So, but anyhow, we're going to watch it a little bit and scan the band and see what we can find out here. As we continue here, we don't have just a few seconds left. This race is ran into overtime. We're sorry about that, folks, but we'll not be able to continue to broadcast. We see the 51 getting to the wall a little bit. I'm pretty sure that's not going to help his chances to come and passing Will Bartoli tonight. So we'll keep an eye on it. Let's check out and see what these other drivers are doing. Dave Martin in that 73 Ford, he's coming down the front stretch and trying his best to catch up the rest of the guys on them vulture tires. We call them vulture tires because new tires you can just you can run down the rest of the field on new tires till you get about a few laps in them tires and it's starting to wear down a little bit. But Dave's doing a fine job here at the track tonight. He is running in the top 5, doing a real good job. And we see that 101 of Val Woodruff's 101 car. He's the airborne specialist with the 101st. So and we watch him doing the same thing. He gets pretty high on that track, and he does manage to hold it down at the bottom, and he's closing in on that 61 car of Dave Christensen as they come down the backstretch and continue to make the laps run like they do. So we're going to continue to follow the action here as long as we can, and we'll be probably cut short by the affiliates. So we'll watch the race as it continues. And as we still continue to see that race of the 01 car and the 51 car, and that 51 car has closed the gap down to less than 0.2 of a second. So it's going to be a good race to see who's going to go where. He's trying his best to catch up to him and see what kind of action we can get here. Coming into turn ones here at Chicagoland Speedway on this Sunday night through the Men's Senior Racing League. A little bit excited today, folks. It's been a long day. We've had a lot of preparation getting this track ready, and not a lot of cars here tonight because a lot of them opted to. This is more or less a last points run, so a lot of these guys is already running the top 5 or 10 points. But we will see what turns out next weekend. And right now, I don't have the schedule in front of me, so we'll just have to play it by ear and see what happens next weekend. But we will be there and be able to catch it as it goes out. So we're still watching the 51 Desi Delco Chevrolet Q Chestnut 01 car Will Bartoli as they continue back and forth battling out here in Chicagoland Speedway. Got to give credit where credit due. Thanks to all the guys and people up here at the racetrack and stuff. And it looks like to me that it's pretty much over with. So these guys are going in the track. It's been a good win. So Will Bartoli walks away with the win. These guys are coming into the pits and parking the car. So congratulations to that 01 Chevrolet Will Bartoli. You've done a fantastic job. We thank you for your patience and time, people. And so we see the 101 coming in the pits and parking his car for tonight. Y'all guys have a good one. That's it. That's it for KMA TV. We'll see y'all next week. Have a good day.